Okay, so focus camera. Right, I'm here to discuss sweetich, or lack of sweetich. We're kind of heading into sweetich season now, and I have a horse who supposedly has sweetich. Again, when he arrived with me, he was virtually bald. I'm walking around him now, and he was very sore and angry about life, really. I just wanted to show you an ungroomed Raymond before we all start going, he's dirty. I left him ungroomed for a reason. I want you to see his mane untouched, so you don't think I've been putting product on it and stuff to make it look thicker. So I'll just show you his mane. He's having a little word with Romeo at the moment. So, ungroomed. Oh, hello boys, chill out. This is what we've got. Now you can see the bit that wasn't really affected in the middle. That's grown longer, good boy. And his forelock, again, is about 4 times the size it was. Good boy. And here is the part that was really, really sore and bald. I'm going to lift it up so you can see the wrinkly skin. That's always a classic sign of somebody with a skin condition. It's lacking that moisture in it. And for years of it being probably not treated correctly, it's ended up being dry. These two are having a tussle, by the way, because Romeo wants to be part of it. He's very bored, and Raymond says, I'm the star today, thank you very much. Yes, good boy. So I always feel that if you've got a skin condition and you're a human, you treat it, don't you? And you manage it. You manage it with the correct creams, lotions, potions, your diet. And it's exactly the same with horses. I'm not saying we should treat them like humans, but we should use the same philosophy that we would use on ourselves, which is to treat the cause and the effect all at once. So at the moment he hasn't been itching. This is just from his rug that he was wearing in the winter, and we've already started to sprout again, so that's fine. He has been itching a little bit on his tail, but again it is a pull tail, so again here we have a little bit of an itch, but not extreme itching. Again, he's very dirty. Look, I haven't groomed my horse. And I'll show you this side as well. And when he came, he was quite bald with some scabs, and they've gone. But he has got what I perceive to be like an eczema in his skin. But when you touch his coat now, it's lovely and glossy, and it moves freely underneath your hands. He used to feel dry and crispy when I had him before. Look at this, loves all the fuss. I'm going to knock off the dust so you can see the shine underneath. So here's his coat. Again, lighting is not my friend today. There's an overview of Raymond. That's better. So if I knock the dust off, this is what he looks like basically. This says to me that he is in good nick. And actually, he is not too bad at the moment. We're in June. Flies have started, but we're okay. There he is. I keep it very simple, and I see online people saying, oh well, if you do this and you do that and you put this on and you put that on and you cover them in fly rugs and you cover them in neem oil or whatever, they're going to be fine. I'm going to be honest, all I do, hello Romeo, he says give me some attention. This isn't about you. Look at this, look. Jealousy. Jealousy. There's jealousy going on. I'm trying to record a video. Good boys. No squeeze in between you two. I'm just going to brush the mane to show you. So I'm a firm believer in keeping it simple, and trying to keep it as natural as possible. So I'm just going to brush through his mane. He's yawning, can you believe it? With this brush. And I think it gives him a nice... See, he really enjoys this. But he still doesn't need to scratch. But he just enjoys having his mane brushed. I don't put anything on it at this stage. I don't even use mane and tail conditioner because, again, eczema can be flared up by, that's bad English, can be flared up by bath products and shower gel. So I think it's the same with the horse. So I don't use mane and tail conditioner on him. There we go, that's his mane. I'm rather proud of it, and I'm not going to touch this bit in the middle because I can remember when he looked like a little fuzzy hedgehog when he arrived, and his forelock, which he's, again, I normally plait it, but I let the plait out so you can see. There we go. Now, I watched a video with one of my Facebook friends called Mark Allen Kieser, who's got a big black Friesian, and he plaited the horse's mane with conditioner, which is another trick that I do, but again I won't do that today. So I brushed his mane, and all I will do before he goes to bed, sounds silly, is I will pop this on the roots. Focus. Focus. Bye bye itch, bye Hilton. And it won't focus. Oh, there we go, now it will. This is really lovely, and it contains aloe vera, coconut oil, rosemary essential oil and lemongrass, and it just soothes the mane. I'm doing this to prevent rather than cure, because I feel that he doesn't need to have loads of lotions and potions on. So I'm going to do it on this little bowl bit so you see what I do. I just squeeze it out like so. Hang on, let's go back. Oh, it smells lovely. It smells like a herb garden. You know me and my herby smells. Boys, please. Then I've put a bit too much on there, but I want to show you. Then I'll just massage it in to the roots like this. And if it's on the longer strands, I bring it up through the mane like that. But I massage it into the roots, and he's like, oh, I like that. And it just smells delicious. And then he has that on probably every other day. Let's wipe it off in his mane. And it just prevents or soothes anything that he is scratching. But he hasn't been scratching, but I'm just showing you what I would do if he was. Again, always look underneath your horse's mane, because little buggies like to make a home in there, and he's absolutely fine. Suspected he would be. I don't use a sweetich rug. I know people that do, and he actually came with one, and I was dead against it. But you can get sweetich rugs. For instance, there's one here I borrowed from Barnstable Equestrian Supplies, which is Equizema combo rug with a mask. I love how the camera focuses. You know, you spend all this money on a camera, it doesn't even focus. Come on. Okay, don't know. And yeah, so basically that will cover the horse completely, so he can't scratch. But the reason why I don't use that is because I believe that it rubs the mane even more and it makes them want to itch even more. You're not looking at the cause, you're looking just preventing them from scratching, which makes them frustrated. I'm just going to do this side, I didn't show you what I do. So I come this like, stop! Thank you, I'm doing it now. Mr. Impatient here said to me, you haven't done my other side. So I'm going to go for a full-on squidge there. I just rub it through his mane like that. He really enjoys this, and if I don't do it, he gets a bit narky with me. Hence the raising of the hoof at me just now. I don't need to do it right up there, but I just treat the area. So that looks lovely and shiny and smells good enough to eat. Don't you, Raymond? Basically, that is how I treat his mane. Yes, Romeo. Good boy. And I don't use a rug. I'm careful about his grazing times. I'm careful with his diet, which you've seen in the other video with his diet. That's included. I'm not going to go over that again because it's already there. His hay, good quality hay or haylage is what I feed. Some hay can contain mites, which can aggravate the sweetich again, but this is organic hay from a pesticide-free farm, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. I recommend this 100 times over. He's bedded on shaving. What else do I do for his sweetich? Well, nothing, because he's okay at the moment, and they say if he's not broken, don't fix it. It's a shared tack room, so not all this mess is mine. But again, he's on super skin, which he has twice a day, which is keeping him hydrated and oiled. It's got micronized linseed in it, which is really, really good for the skin. Other than that, I don't do anything else. You can absolutely douse your horses in all kinds really to help them with their sweet itch, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to help. Just being mindful of when it starts and treating it is the best course. Loving my double chin. And you know, at the moment he's okay. So Raymond and I are going to go and do some work in the school between the rain. And let's just turn you around. Good boy. Keep an eye on him because again he's looking really, really good. His shoulders come through. You know, his feet are better now. It's like the shoes weren't right. They were 3 sizes too small. He's getting a lovely top line. And yeah, and hopefully this little fella over here will be doing some stuff with me soon as well. Anyway, thank you for watching. Bye bye.